just playing around with the camera. What I'm gonna do now is show you exactly where the ponds are and what is the next phase of what we're doing now. So I thought that'd be kind of interesting than the normal updates we have, which is much easier than actually writing something out for me. So I'm actually driving out to the pond from where I live. Everybody knows I live in Serdang in Malaysia. It's about 10 minutes away from the Palace of the Golden Horses. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to get where we're going. So you can see this, signboards are coming up. Yeah. Okay. Well, I have to pause now because I'll show you where we get to the next spot. Okay, I just want to let you guys know, if you can see it right outside, I'm kind of right near UPM, okay, and Serdang. UPM is University Pertanian Malaysia, which is, it's an agricultural university, so we get tons of help from them on anything we do. And we're off to, actually it's part of Klang where our ponds are, the bigger ones, alright? So I guess it's kind of dangerous driving with this camera, so it's going to be Puchong Shalom Cyberjaya. We have to pass IOI Mall and we're taking the SKV highway. Well, as you can see, Malaysia is quite green all over the place. We have to pass one of the resorts here. It's called IOI Resorts. It's pretty nice. I mean, there's tons of work going on, but it's a pretty nice place. It's got golf courses and so forth. Anyways, we're still headed off towards Klang now. Here it's this is on the way, and you can see there's ponds on the left and right, and well, it's all green actually. I mean, Malaysia's one of the oldest rainforests in the world. I mean, it is the oldest rainforest. So anyways, here you can see where we're going to. It's Sunday, and you know, this is part of the university, Agriculture University, which they have here. This is part of the Agriculture University. You can see sugarcane on your right and left. I mean, there's different types of sugarcane back there. The black ones and the red ones and the green. This is the new highway we have to take. It's called SKV. Kind of makes the trip real quick. Well, we're still on our way. It takes roughly half an hour, and you can kind of have a look around how Malaysia is. We're coming up on a highway, and well, I don't know how it is with tolls in your country, but I used to live in New York. You used to end up throwing coins in some basket where you pay your toll, and in Malaysia it's a little different. As you can see, I mean, the sand out here in Malaysia is quite red, and you can look at it. The funny thing is, when in the Bible, the name for Adam in Greek actually means red sand. It's not like a name, it's literal translation is red sand, and Malaysia has that, tons of it. I mean, it's very fertile. I mean, there's a motorbike lane, usually I take that one, and you can see houses coming up left, right, and center here. Anyways, we're passing through a toll booth. We have kind of like automatic tolls. it charges your card and everything, so I like it compared to the US. We're still on the KVS highway, and as you can see, there's a lake on the right, and it's quite huge. That lake right there. We'll have a better look at it when we get to it. Okay, well, this is opposite the lake. There's another one. I'm not gonna use this, but since we're growing so much, I mean, my actual goal is to have about 2 million tilapia by end of this year. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually use this lake here, this right here. You can see it goes all the way to the end, and what we're gonna do is we've got the fisheries department already take water samples for this lake, and they'll be coming back to us. They will give us a supporting letter to kind of rent it from the government. So this is what we're going to do. This is our next project, this lake. Malaysia is actually full of tin mines, and is one of the biggest exporter of tin mines in the world. So what happens is they dig these places up, and you have fresh water filling in, and that's it. I mean, that's one of the things we need, fresh water for our fisheries, and the pH and everything else is perfect for that. Anyways, I gotta get back to driving. We're still on the way. We're still on the way, but then if you can look on your right, you have water again, and it's part of the lake from the front. This is at the back. You can see more of it. Well, Malaysia's got a lot of wetlands, and there's tons of what do you call this? Animals, birds, whatever. You can see it's quite wet around here, so another lake around here as well. So we're gonna be getting everything, all the paperwork together to actually get all these places, instead of running around left, right, and center, which I'm doing right now. Here we're coming up the signboard to almost where we're supposed to be. So here I have to end up paying another toll. So I'll show you another lake that's next to the toll, which is also next to our pond. If you look up our Google coordinates, you can actually scan around and see a lot of mining ponds around there. I mean, the Google map is kind of old, but still. Anyways, we're coming up to our second toll, like I said, and here you have another lake, and this is right near where we are in Kampong Lombong, which is where we have one of the farms. So I'll be going through the toll again. Here you go, you can see the lake. This is fresh water. I mean, it's pretty clean. People go fishing all the time. So what we do is get a lease from the government and end up fishing. I mean, fish farming. And as you can see, where it says Kampong Lombong, that actually means mining pond village or something like that. So, well, I gotta drive carefully through the houses, so I'm not gonna be videoing that one, okay? This part I can video because I'm actually going through a new housing project. The roads are quite rough, and well, we're getting to our pond, so there's another lake at the back of this place here where I'm pointing the camera, and we're probably gonna end up getting that one as well, because the fisheries department, when my manager got them, they kind of tested out a few of them, the lakes. So anyways, I gotta stop recording. Alright, this is a reason why I don't want to video this, because I kind of have to be safe when driving. As you can see, there's no road here, but when you check the Google map, yeah, you can see. So that's the river, and you can see, I mean, this is pretty much how the village roads are. So I'm gonna turn off the cam now. Well, now we're off the beaten path and back on a road, and something interesting, because there you have local kids doing whatever they do. And as you can see, before we enter into the fish farm, we're actually in a sugarcane field. Okay, so we're back to the farm now, as you can see. And today I think you probably can see the fish. They're all we're having another 20,000 dumped into the ones on the side for the moment, because we're gonna end up well, this is kind of like where all the stuff is being done, so we're gonna have a welding here and get all the welding. Well, oops, you missed the fish. There's a huge fish out there. Well, that's it for now. At least you guys are gonna know what's happening next week, because we're gonna have this whole place filled up with the proper frames, which we're gonna design and do. And we're also gonna have the lake coming up next week.